Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In the last episode, we returned to Skyhold after helping out the villagers in Crestwood. We have completed that map. Now, before we make a start on the western approach, there are just a couple of things I want to get done. Where shall we start? Well, we could start in the Undercroft. My inventory is looking, it ain't looking its best, and we do have new trial rewards that we need to go and look at. So, let's head down. What did we grab? What did we pick up? Ooh, Fade Touched Everite. Okay. Cool, cool.
Not trying to step on your toes, you know.
Aye. Now then, how is this looking? There is... Oh, we have a fair amount. No, not crafting materials. Upgrades, if you please. God, this... It's the armor that always gets me. I can very quickly tell with weapons, you know, if something is better or worse. But it's the... I love this so much. Yeah, it's the armor that always throws me off. So you know what? I'm gonna sort my inventory out off screen. To be honest, I don't really think there'll be many changes. I don't think there is anything that we picked up that is better, but I'll just go through it very quickly, so I'll be right back with you. And I'm back, and as you can see, our inventory is now empty. To be honest, we hadn't picked up anything that was super useful. We did pick up a rather nice ring, however, I put it in storage. Really, the only change I made was that Cassandra now has the best defense. This is a shield we got relatively early in the game. However, we couldn't use it until we were level 20, and it is a pretty damn good shield. Look at all of that. Every 5th block with shield wall deals massive damage to enemies in the area. I think that is really cool. That is really cool. I like that. Excellent. And yeah, I believe that is everything done here. So let's go have a chat with Sutherland. He should be back now. I'm trying to think. Do I want to talk to any of my companions? Do I? I could leave it. Also, I don't remember.
Those bands who impose the tolls. We're supplying them now.
I knew you'd take care of it.
Hostile purchase of the trademarks that kept them in food and arrows.
They never think about the arrows.
I think Sarah would agree with you there. No one ever thinks about the arrows. I can't remember if we've completed any more of these mosaics. So, Gatsy?
Stone Mad, Inquisitor.
Yeah, anything else to interpret?
Do you have insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Tell you what, you finish one, and I'll write it up. Who better, right? A good dwarven perspective.
Okay, goodbye.
Another time.
Best of the vein, Inquisitor.
I guess we've only finished the one then. Yeah, I'll have to get on that. I do want to complete all of them. I'm thinking it really wasn't all too long ago since we had a round of companion talks. And I'll want to talk with everyone. Aye, good for you. Yeah, we'll want to talk with everyone before we get started on, you know, the actual main mission of Here Lies the Abyss. So yeah, we won't do a round of companion chats right now.
From Avon's fire come we, the able true. To
Anything?
Skyhold now, a force strong.
Okay, I'll take that as a no. Hey,
Give it to her
guys.
now.
Not yet. It's not enough.
You know it is. You're just chicken.
If I didn't love you...
Shut it, you fool.
Oh, bless. I love this group.
Inquisitor, we have something for you. We've been saving and, well, this is yours.
It's payback for all you invested, plus extra. You know, investment and such.
We just wanted to say thanks. We never would have been anything without you.
Oh, I'm I'm proud to have you. You earned it. You deserve it. Sponsor someone like you. Yeah, pay it forward. Pay it forward. You can be inspirational. You are inspirational. You're all... Oh, you're so good.
Pay it forward, Sutherland. Find someone like you and give them a chance.
I will. I swear I will.
Don't cry again, fool. Inquisitor, you see us in the tavern? We're buying.
If that's your will, your worship. Reporting, Inquisitor.
Sutherland, I salute you.
Reporting, Inquisitor.
No, I don't want to... I want to speak to Rat. Are you doing okay?
Reporting, Inquisitor.
Sutherland, let Rat speak. How could you? Oh, I guess Rat doesn't have anything to say, but I love them. I know they're just minor characters, but I love them immensely. Oh, I wish them every success in the future. Top blokes, the lot of them.
What? I don't know. I just bought the message.
We'll take this one back. No. No. Possibly in a month. No.
Yes, Sarah. Of course.
Wait. I suppose... Ugh, I can't believe this. Yes, I can deliver.
Oh, good.
Who wants what, though? I'm nosy. Who wants what? What's going on? Now, we'll probably never know. The sad weapon. It's a banana on a stick. I love it. I love it. Yes, the main watchtower. We have enough.
I hope it helps.
Oh, it will. It absolutely will. With this, Skyhold will be fully repaired. Now, I believe it should be up this way. It's this tower over here, if I remember rightly. Yeah, this one. So we can go with the Templar Tower, Strength and Preparation, a cosmetic upgrade that shows commitment to the utility of vigilance. The tower becomes a Templar hold to rival any in Southern Thedas, and we have Mage, Cunning and Influence, a cosmetic upgrade that declares the Inquisition's commitment to careful magical study. Skyhold's Mage Tower will be the envy of any circle. I mean, we have the mages. We allied with them. It would make sense that we would want to prepare a space for them. Yep, I'm good with that. And there it is. Banners going. Banners flying.
A proper mage tower. Every castle needs one.
Oh, it's good to see that the mages have an actual place for them. Now, I think Aenor probably felt a wee bit guilty before, the mages just kind of got, shunted into Skyhold. There was no real place for them. However, now there is. And they can study in peace and, do magical gubbins. Whatever they like in here. Way, nice. And I think the last thing on my list, considering I'm not gonna go and have a chat with everyone, I think the only thing I really, want to do would be to go and have a chat with Fiona. She was a Grey Warden. Maybe she'd have something to say about Alistair. And speaking of Alistair, there he is. Hey, bud. To be honest, I don't think he has anything else to say. We asked him all of the questions we could in the cave.
Need something else?
Yep, no. It's all good.
We'll talk later.
Oh, I love you. I love you, buddy. It's so good seeing you again. Have I been in here? Probably. Oh, well. Whatever. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, Aenor wants to go have a chat with Fiona, see how she feels about there being another Grey Warden in the keep. And my thinking is that, how's she feeling about her son being here?
At your order.
Oh, okay. Okay, good stuff. That was weird, but whatever. Hello there, Solus. Pardon me. And Fiona.
The warden you brought to Skyhold. His name is Alistair? Yes. Didn't you meet him? No, there's no point in that now. He seems a good man.
He does. I hardly know him. That doesn't matter. He was there when the hero Ferelden killed the archdemon. And Aenor, she has a lot of hero worship for the Grey Warden. She absolutely adores that order. So I think she would just assume, oh yeah, he does seem like a good man. Yeah, like 100%. Big thumbs up there.
That's true. He does.
It's not important. I'm simply musing on the clever tricks the Maker plays.
I had in my head that there was an option of saying, oh, do you want me to introduce you? That could be if Alistair is king. If he's king, when you go to deal with the mages, Alistair will be there. It will either be Aenor, Alistair, or Alistair and Aenor, depending on, who you had on the throne. And I think afterwards, Fiona is basically kind of, saying like, oh, it was... Like, I'm so sad that that happened the way it did. Alistair seemed so angry at us, blah, blah, blah. And I think that's where the Inquisitor can say, do you want me to introduce you to try and make amends? And she says, no, that wouldn't be appropriate, but I did know his father. And yeah, Fiona is Alistair's mum. She is his bio mum. If you haven't read any of the books, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, but basically Fiona knew Marek. It was in the aftermath of his wife's death. He was really sad, and he went down to the Deep Roads with a contingency of Grey Wardens, Duncan included, a very young Duncan, and basically, it wasn't even like Fiona and Marek fell in love. They just had some casual hookups. It was like a very casual fling because... I guess she was attracted to him because, like, oh, he's very handsome and he's a king. Like, isn't this fun? And he was just grieving. He was like, my wife's dead and I want to fuck something. So, you'll do, I guess. To be fair, if I remember correctly, it has been a while since I read this book. It has been rather a long while. They had a kind of... They had like a kind of, oh, we don't like each other because, you're an elven mage and a Grey Warden and I don't trust you, and you're a human man and you're the king of Ferelden, and Ferelden and all they have this really, dodgy relationship, blah, blah, blah. And they had a kind of like, we don't like each other, but there's sexual tension there. If you get what I'm saying. It was basically hate fucking in the Deep Roads, to put it very bluntly. And, she got pregnant. She arrived at Marek's doorstep with this baby and basically said, listen, Alistair can never know. If anyone knows that he's half elven, then he is not considered a prince. He is not legally able to inherit the throne of Ferelden, so we should keep it quiet, in that regards. But also, my elven heritage has brought me nothing but pain. Fiona was a sex slave. Let's not put too fine a point on it. She was a sex slave because she was an elf and no one gave a shit about her. And it was only, when her magic developed that she was removed from that situation. So she is far more in tune with her identity as a mage than she is with her identity as an elf. And so she was like, I have experienced so much bullshit because of my elven heritage. I never want that for him. So just make up a lie. Say it was a serving maid, say it was some random lady, like, I don't care who, but just tell him his mother was human. Really, that's all I want for him. And at roughly the same time, over in Redcliffe, a serving maid gave birth to a baby, and both mother and child died in childbirth. And so they decided, oh, we can use that. We can use that. And so they sent the baby over, and they started spreading rumors that, like, oh, hey, the kid actually did survive, and maybe it's the king's bastard. Ooh, you know, that's kind of what was going on there. Oh, Indeed, the clever tricks the Maker plays. I doubt Fiona ever thought she'd get to meet Alistair. I highly doubt that. Is everything well?
I trust everything is well with the mages. There have been a few scuffles with your Templars, but overall, it is going well.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
I'll leave you to it.
Also, whilst I remember, do we have any research? Okay, nothing to turn in.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
Okay, and how are your duties going?
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
I am able to pursue my duties with optimal efficiency, thanks to Skyhold's present state.
Excellent.
As
Okay.
you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Okay, and with that, that is everyone spoken to. I believe we are good to move on to the next location.
We're at the center of everything.
Business is good.
Could be better.
Challenge complete? New frontiers?
You know me very, very well.
Aw, they seem cute. They seem cute together. I don't know what their relationship is, but I approve of it. Also, you know what? It's been a while since we went in search of what's it? Why are you still there? How did I know? How did I know you're still behind the wall? God damn it. God damn it. Why do you do this? Why? How dare, much offence. Much offence. I want to answer your questions, but you never spawn in places that I can reach. I am very upset with that. How dare you, sir? How dare you, trifles? Now that you know what, let me just double check with my notes. Oh, I could level everyone up whilst I'm here. That's a thought. That's a thought. 1 second. I'm just checking my map order. It was the western approach. After Skyhold, I go straight there. Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna level
back
up.
sketches of the walls. Our experts say they look elven.
Interesting. Does Corypheus send scholars to find something the elves buried? Or something buried with them?
It could be either. Let's be honest. But yeah, whilst I'm at Skyhold and everyone is together, let me very quickly make sure that everyone is leveled. Okay, so you have 2 points, my dear. And again, I'm pretty sure we were just on optional things for you. Mm-hmm. We could pick up a new skill. That could be useful. Block and slash. I never use that. I never use that. Ooh, pommel strike. You know what? Yeah. Let's grab them. Also, let me get rid of that. It's useless. So, pommel strike, you can come on down. Lovely jubbly. Cassandra, my dear. Okay, what do we want to go for with you? I could start grabbing upgrades. That is always something. Yeah, let's do that. So, improving armor or more enemies and taunting them for longer. To be honest, she's more of a tank. So I think that would be better. Sarah, you're right here, I do believe. Yes. And yeah, we've completed everything for you, so let's see, what do we want to go for? We could go with some upgrades there. It doesn't seem like there were many that were deemed worthy of being optional for Sarah. In that case, let's grab... Yeah, let's grab this. Infected wounds. Ooh. Yeah, I think that'd be better. And Dorian, whereabouts were we with you? If I can find your notes, right there. Okay, yeah, we grab that. So we want this. Chaotic Focus. Blackwall Buddy. Your notes are right at the end. There we go. Again, we could grab some upgrades. Yeah, let's do that. More armor, please. Cowl. Oh, you have 2 points. Okie doke. Let's see. Yeah, nothing. There's nothing really useful there. We could improve his stealth. Yeah, I think that'd be best for Cowl. So we want this Shadow Step. Yeah, Shadow Step is good, and ooh, yeah, that. Wait a minute, let me check my notes. No, we want this one. Clinging Shadows, okay. Vivienne, my dear. Oh, your notes are right here. And we want to grab... yeah, we've got everything for Night Enchanter. Everything for the fire. And everything for electricity. So that means we want to start grabbing some of the passives here. Peaceful Aura. Ooh, that'd be good. Solus. You're right there. Ooh. And just, again, I'm like, which one? Which one? You know what? Let's upgrade Veil Strike. And we want this one. Punching Down. Okay, Varric, almost done. I believe it's just Varric and Iron Ball left. Varric, where are your notes? Right there. Yeah, we don't want to upgrade Artificer any more than we have. We've completed that. And so next up we want to grab this one. It beats Walking. And Iron Ball last but by no means least. Okay, so we've grabbed everything there. Yeah, okay. And then from here... Yeah, let's grab a passive. Yeah, Crippling Blows. And there we go, back round to Aenor. Excellent. Oh, and people have reported in. So yeah, after I've dealt with the war table, I doubt I'm going to have time to get into the Western approach today. I did say that today's episode was going to be a bit of a mismatch. Okay, how long do you have? 2 hours, flipping heck. Okay, so aid those impacted by the Civil War. A letter marked with a Chevalier seal. It was an honor to fight alongside the soldiers of the Inquisition. The demons stood little chance. You run an impressive army, Commander. Nothing seals an alliance like the bonds formed in battle. May we find similar victories together in the future. Chevalier Doucette. Excellent. And locate Reese and Evangeline. Inquisitor. Evangeline and I owe you our freedom, and indeed our very lives. I am greatly saddened to hear what happened at the Conclave. I had truly hoped for a peaceful end to this conflict, and the death of so many good people is a tragedy. Our own investigation took us to renegade Templars using a strange new red form of lyrium. I am chagrined that they were powerful enough to subdue us. Although your agents tell us that these red Templars serve as shock troops for the enemy, who had both mages and Templars dancing to his tune. Evangeline and I need to recover from our wounds, and our presence at Skyhold will only cause tension with the rebel mages you brought into the Inquisition. Once we are healed, we would be honoured to serve. Yours, Reese, Senior Enchanter, Aquitarians. There we go. There is a note below, presumably added by Cowl. I asked you not to do this. I was upset until it saved them. This is good. At least he understands. Yeah, I'm going to figure out what to do with Cullen and Liliana. Be right back. Okay, that was actually pretty easy to figure out. So first up, an offer from the Imperial Army. A letter marked with a Chevalier's seal. Commander, I understand your soldiers intend to pursue a party of Red Templars into the woods surrounding Val Foret. We have not forgotten your assistance against the demons. And are we not sworn to aid your fight against Corypheus? Let us take up arms and cast these Templars out. Chevalier Doucette, and the only one taking part is Cullen. Our resources alone would only have allowed for small sweeps of the area. With the Imperial Army's assistance, we may entirely rout Red Templars from the region.
All right.
Yep. And Red Jenny attends a party. Surely the Inquisitor cannot be a part of such things. It seems a base prank to intentionally disrupt such an affair. A memo from Josephine written on a letter from Sarah. This guy is a special prick. Swats his people around. Thinks his sovereigns pay for it. Embarrass him at his own party and you please a dozen people. People with keys and little else. Sarah. A date and time are scribbled below. Also an Orlesian mask with other masks for eyes. Cullen says a small training exercise outside will disrupt this event. Josephine says, it is trivial to ensure we are represented, but should we encourage such base behaviour? And Liliana says, lights out. Not murder, just let them stumble in the darkness. I mean, it is... We're being asked to prank a guy. Apparently he's an arsehole, but then again, you know, can we really trust what the Red Jennies are saying? Like, this could be lies. This could be lies that have been told to the Red Jennies to, you know, make a fool out of this man and all of that. If we just turn the lights out, if we just have things go dark, then there's no harm, no foul. No one will ever know that we were involved, you know, with training exercises outside. They'd know the Inquisition was there, but with this, no one will ever know. So if he's not a prick, nothing too bad will have happened to him, and if he is a prick, then he'll have been embarrassed. So, you know, I feel like this is a good middle ground.
Let's see what we have.
Indeed. Yeah, and with that, I'm going to bring this episode to a close right here. In the next one, we can jump straight into the Western approach, which should be fun. You know, helping out Alistair a wee bit more. Now then, codex entries. We are running out of codex entries. That is weird. I don't know how I feel about that. Crestwood. Crestwood is a small village of no real consequence to the lords and ladies who ride through on their way to Val Royeaux or Denerim. The people are glad for visitors, however. Residents tend livestock and grow what crops they can, but their chief income comes from trade. I was dining alone at the local inn, which is quaintly perched on the top of a dam, when I overheard the barman... Excuse me, my voice just cracked, my apologies. I was dining alone at the local inn, which is quaintly perched on the top of a dam, when I overheard the barman mention tunnels beneath the village. I was surprised to learn that a vast cave system riddles the land surrounding Crestwood. The locals told me tales of strange noises and eerie lights, of entire expeditions swallowed by underground fissures, of screams in the dark that come from nowhere and return just as swiftly to nothing. I scoffed, then went for a stroll around the area. The night was clear, and I was wending down a pleasant glade in the hills when I heard a rasping hiss. Dropping my walking staff, I spied an overgrown opening to a small cavern. Were those footsteps padding away into the dark I heard, then, or a startled animal? That night I let the candle in my room burn longer than usual. From the diary of a traveller from Valshavan, dated 3 months before the start of the 5th Blight. Ooh, yeah, that was a Darkspawn. This person got away really lucky. We've actually already read this, so I'm not going to read this again. Yeah, it's just talking about the sinkhole that's under the pond. Deep roads. There isn't a dwarf alive who remembers the deep roads as they once were. They were the network of tunnels that joined the tides together. To be honest, it isn't even right to give them such a simple term as tunnels. They are works of art, with centuries of planning demonstrated in the geometry of their walls, with the statues of the paragons that watch over travellers, with the flow of lava that keeps the deep roads lit and warm. The cloud gazers up on the surface talk of the imperial highway built by the magisters of old, a raised walkway that crossed thousands of miles, something that could only have been built by magic. Perhaps it is comparable to the deep roads, although we dwarves didn't need magic. I suppose it doesn't matter anymore. The Darkspawn rule the deep roads now. When Orzammar sealed off the entrances to the deep roads, abandoning everything that lay out there, we handed over the kingdom that was to those black bastards forever. To think that there are genlocks crawling over Bonamar now, tearing down our statues and defiling our greatest works. Corruption covers everything we built out there. Every dwarf who goes out and comes back says that it gets worse with each passing year. The foulness spreads a little farther. And the cloud gazers think the Darkspawn are gone just because they aren't spilling out onto the surface? One day, when Orzammar is gone for good, they'll find out differently. Those Darkspawn won't have anywhere else to go but up, and they'll do it. The surface folk will have themselves a blight that will never end. Transcript of a conversation with a member of the Dwarven mining caste, 890 Blessed. And Halam Sharal. After the glorious reclamation of the Dales, the elven capital lay empty and in ruins for years, a haven for bandits and highwaymen and all manner of miscreants. The land lay unused until the Exalted Age, when Alphonse Valmont, the very lion himself, declared that a palace should be built there in honour of the valiant actions of his brothers in besting the armies of false Emperor Xavian Draken. Originally called Chateau Lion, it was designed as a grand retreat for the Emperor's brothers and their families. The city of Halam Sharal grew around the palace. The first records of its existence appear in the Storm Age, when Emperor Cyril granted the title of Marquis to Sir Reginald Montclair for administration of Halam Sharal. An elven uprising destroyed Chateau Lion in the Blessed Age. When Emperor Judicael I rebuilt it, he named the new retreat the Winter Palace. It was designed more for the Emperor and his immediate family than for any cadet branches of House Valmont, and became the heart of the imperial court in the darkest months of winter. An excerpt from Architectural History of Olay, Volume 1, by Elodie Furneaux. Alrighty then. Ooh, flipping heck. Alrighty then. Yes, I'm going to bring this episode to a close right here. So, until the next one. Please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.